Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another Community Connection. Super excited today to have my friend Chris Brand, who is president and CEO of FODAC. That's an abbreviation, which he'll tell you. But Chris, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, Ryan. Outstanding.
Awesome, man. Well, now remind us, because I can't remember that. I think I know it, but what does FODAC stand for again?
The full name is Friends of Disabled Adults and Children. So it's, so lengthy, we shorten it a lot to FODAC.
Yeah. Well, I remember in the early days, because our office was right near your office. It expanded out from, was it adults only, and then it went to children? Was it children? I remember something like that. Am I right?
Correct. Yes. Back in '86, we started as FODA without children in the name. And we had always served kids as well as adults, but it just started out as primarily adults. So we officially changed the name in 2002 to and children too. So you're reflecting that we do that.
Well, man, I'm telling you what, that just means we're 25 and young, right? Because that's in my long-term memory. Because 2002, goodness gracious, where does the time go? Well, tell them,
Yeah.
Chris. I mean, I know you guys, your nonprofit does so much, but we're in the midst of COVID-19, and then we can talk about some of that. But tell them some of your main services with your nonprofit, just day to day, and what you guys do. Just an overview.
Sure. Sure. So the primary thing we're doing we're not just a durable medical equipment, reuse provider of equipment. Like DME is a shortened name for durable medical equipment. Could be power wheelchairs, a cane, a scooter, a hospital bed, a rolling walker, shower equipment that you need for your home. Almost anything you might need to be independent in your home with a disability. So it's that kind of medical equipment, not really institutional medical equipment. So we're collecting that all year long and cleaning it up, fixing it, providing it back to the community. That's our main work, helping people coming out of the hospitals who can't afford it, who don't have enough insurance, whether they have, they're a child with spina bifida or someone with cancer who's struggling to stay, needs that daily living item. And so it's a blast. It's a joy. I mean, I've known you for so long, and I've been there 23 years off
I
and
know.
on.
I know. You said you've been there 23 years now?
Yes, 93 to 96, and then from 99 till now.
All right. I remember that yeah, but I remember us talking, man, time just gets away. And the one thing I found, you and I were talking before we went on air, is that my wife's was asking me, she's a teacher, and you'll find this fun, she's in charge of digital learning. So she really got thrown the gauntlet. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, she wasn't supposed to begin until next fall. That she was in training. I told her, I said, well, go back to next fall. I think you've had a job training on the course.
exactly, on the job.
but she told me, I said, it's funny, I'm doing these Zoom sessions of people I haven't seen in a while, or people that you can't see right now. And I said, I feel like, I almost feel like, it's about as good as the next thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's great. And we've had those conversations over the years. And, but during this time, Chris, with the COVID-19, have there been different things than
Oh yeah.
normal?
Oh yeah, it's really shifted because, naturally we do some disaster relief with home medical equipment, durable medical equipment around the country because we're one of the we're the biggest organization of our type and really in the country that will ship things and provide a lot of volume enough that we can help other states. So since Katrina happened, we realized, wow, there's a unmet need for people with disabilities and disasters that FEMA can't even meet. And so we started stepping it up since then. And since then, we've measured, we've helped 19 states and
Wow.
some of those multiple times with sending equipment, mostly durable medical equipment and then respiratory equipment. So all that's the background for how now we're able to implement that in this COVID response. But it's a flip flop, it's not mostly durable medical and some respiratory. It's almost all respiratory and some durable medical. So it's
Interesting.
completely flipped. And we really don't stockpile PPE, the masks. We don't stockpile things. We get a lot in our pipeline that we can't match up locally, so it goes overseas. We just happen to tap into 100 pallets of that kind of equipment. We had tracheotomy supplies, we had respirators, we had oxygen, we had CPAPs and masks. So we had everything that the state needs and the hospitals need to set up all this extra supplies and equipment. We had over 5,000 N95 masks just sitting in the warehouse.
How about that? Wow.
Yeah, so it was huge. It was very awesome to be able to help locally.
Well, I mean, we appreciate all that you're doing, and yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I didn't even think about with y'all supplies. Would you say 19 different states? I mean, that's just that's really just making a difference in lives. I know you got a great team there, some amazing
Yes.
people. And well, before I forget, I mean, let me tell. Why don't you tell our audience how's the best way they can get in touch with you guys if they want to know more or help out or whatever?
Absolutely. So our website is FODAC.org, FODAC.org. And there's a lot of information there, how to plug in and volunteer, how to donate what we're looking for. You know, everything that we repurpose has been donated to us. So all the medical equipment, when people pass away or they outgrow equipment, children do, they need to know to, hey, get it in our hands. We'll repurpose it and help locally first. And then it goes out from there, you know, it goes out with disaster relief. It goes around the world if we can't use it here in the States. And so, yeah, our funding is really self-generated from our thrift store and some of the fees, little minor fees that we have for deliveries to hospitals, which we're waiving. And so that's gone really down. And so, you know, donations are very much welcome to continue to allow us to help the community.
Well, that's what I've said pretty much in every one of these shows. We're all in this together. And not just now. I'm talking about always. You've been at it for many years, and I do different things, but it's about doing the right thing and shoulder to shoulder. I guess you can't be arm in arm right now, but you know what I mean. Moving in the right direction and knowing. We were talking about co-ops to a chef that's giving meals to that needing food,
Yeah.
but you made a great point about some of these things that you're talking about. I guarantee you that a lot of people don't know what to do with them. These things, and knowing that they can contact you, FODAC.org, just
Yeah.
because you just don't want to just take it to somewhere else or get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's extremely valuable equipment. I mean, we can give away a $60,000 power chair. Gee, people don't realize the value of those things. The insurance pays for many times. We're helping people right out of Shepherd Center, right out of Grady. You know,
Wow.
all the major hospitals are tapping into us when they have critical needs that people can't get met. And even FEMA, you know, we held our disaster relief efforts to be waiting for all the unmet needs locally first so that we can meet all of our PPE in the state, and then all of the other equipment, respiratory equipment and supplies that GEMA needed. And then since then, we've sent 24 pallets to the Virgin Islands to help FEMA, you know, so
Yeah.
we're plugged in at the state and the national level as far as this type of equipment whenever it's needed. It's really an honor.
Well, you guys, like I said, I hold you in high regard. I know you and I both been running crazy trying to get so many things done, but I'm glad we could finally get together and
Yeah,
and we'll get together in person before long. This is the next best thing.
that's
Uh,
right. It'd be great.
but Chris Fodac, FODAC.org. I got that right.
Yep.
Make
Yep.
sure folks you go visit them. They're tremendous people, great organization. Just go to the website so you can read all about it. I can't recite it all here, nor can probably Chris. But Chris, thank you for joining us on this Community Connection show. I sure appreciate it, my friend.
Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it, Ryan.
All right, very good, and we will see you soon. Be safe.
All right. You too.
All right, thank you.
Bye.